Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias.
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk to me funny, lad.
Grammy Award winner Maya joins us.
How are you?
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
She joined me right now. We're talking about the Timeless Tour that's coming to the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion on October the 13th, right here in the Houston area. The one and only Meghan Trainor. Meghan, how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm so good. How are you? I can't wait to visit with the tour.
Yes, I mean, look, you're coming here to Texas. The tour is, you're hitting so many dates. Are you ready? Like, what do you have to do? What's like the pre-show ritual you go through before you're going to rock a stage like you're going to rock it on October the 13th?
I haven't toured in 7 years, but I'm taking notes of all the things I did wrong back then and fixing them. So I am training like almost every day in the gym correctly. And back then I would just like walk on the treadmill and be like, I did it. And now I'm like lifting weights. So I'm shredded and I'm eating very well so I can stay healthy and never get sick. I'm working on my vocal cords. I talk up here now to protect my voice. And now I have 2 babies that I have to bring on the road. So now I'm looking up like travel items for toddlers to keep them busy, so who knows what's going to happen. It's going to be great.
Who knows what's going to happen, but it is going to be great. Some artists, they make an album to tour, right? Like, I want to make this album so I can get back out on the road. Some people, the tour is kind of a necessary evil. You seem like to be relishing, though, in this opportunity to get back on the road. But which one are you following in? Do you fall in you like to record to tour, or you like to tour to record?
Oh, that's a great question. Tour is just so hard, it's
Right.
physically hard, it's emotionally hard. But it's like so rewarding, and like the content you get is just too good. So it outweighs all the exhaustion. But this time it's just a new experience. I think I'm nervous because I've never done it with kids, Oprah says you're only nervous for things that you've never done before. And I'm like, period. That's it. That's how I feel. So, but I'm also trying to be positive about it. Like, my kids get to travel to Texas. They get to travel all over the US, and like, we're going to try to find really fun things to do in Texas, and let me know if you have any suggestions for a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. So I'm looking at like, it's a big vacation.
Well, let me ask you this, because the tour is called Timeless. And I think that's a really great word that describes your music and your sound. I remember when I first heard a couple of your cuts, it's even all about that bass or any of the songs. They have a generational aspect to them, though. I mean, people could be 13, people could be 30, people could be 80 and still enjoy the song. And the rhythms that you would come up with, the pockets that you would sing, find in the flow of the song were always so interesting to me. Where were those influences? Why do you think that the music can be timeless, and what were those timeless influences for you?
Brad, I love you. Thank you so much. I worked really hard on that. I'm very musical. I try to put every genre into one in my albums. I try to be clever and tricky. I don't want it to be the same thing over and over again. Some people say like, oh, all her sounds sound the same. And I'm like, no shot, baby. Like, I'm doing things that I haven't heard anyone do in a long time. And then I'm bringing it to a modern place. So I feel like it's very unique. I feel like that's what you have to do to stand out nowadays. And I'm incredibly proud of the musicianship on my album with the production, everything that goes into it. My younger brother's a producer on my songs. He did Forget How to Love, that song. And my older brother's a writer who wrote my first single with me, Been Like This. And it means like 100 times more to me, each song on this album. And thank you for saying that. And I do appreciate that at my shows, I will see a 3-year-old, and then I will see their mom, and then I will see the grandma or the grandpa. And I will see fathers singing my song No. And it's the greatest feeling ever because I'm reaching everybody. And I'm so lucky.
The Timeless Tour again is coming to Houston October 13th at the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion. Real quick, before I get you out of here, you got to tell me what it's like working with T.Pain, because T-Pain, for me, right, when you think about the amount of hits that he's had, the musicality of his records, people don't understand how talented T-Pain really is. His melodies that he finds are so genius. Talk to me about working with T-Pain.
A hero, and I was so nervous for so long to meet my hero because he taught me how to write songs. He taught me how to rhyme words that don't rhyme. He taught me how to use my backgrounds as a lead, and there's no such thing as too many backgrounds. I was so scared that when I met him, he wouldn't be as funny, as awesome as I thought he was, and he's even better in person. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. And even his security and his family, they were like, you are T-Pain. And I was like, I am T-Pain. Like we were best friends. And I love him so much, and I owe him my whole life. And yeah, he's the greatest guy. I have a picture of me and him laughing next to my bed. I say, good night, T-Pain.
What do you want people when they come and see you on October 13th in Houston? What do you want the conversation in the car ride back home to be?
I'm so glad we wore our comfy shoes. I can't believe how many hits she has. I forgot. And like, wow, I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. Remember to wear comfy shoes. We're dancing, baby.
We're dancing, baby. The Timeless Tour is coming to the H. And Meghan Trainor, thank you for joining me this morning. I really appreciate the time and chatting with you.
You too. Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.